Hi, and welcome. As we go through life, we need to ask ourselves the question, why? Why are you listening to me right now? Why are you watching me? Why do you have a phone? Why do you need to live in a house? Why do you even need to eat? Why do you need a car? Why do you need to be educated? Why do you need to communicate with people? Why do you need a network? Why do you do the things you do? At every point in time, you must be able to ask ourselves these questions and come up with a valid answer. Obviously, we need to eat because we need to survive. That's where we get energy from. And without that, we cannot survive, we cannot thrive. That is the answer. That is a valid answer. Why do you need a phone? So that you can communicate, you can be connected to the world, you can access the internet, you can do a lot of things. Why do you engage in some of the habits that you engage in right now? Why am I telling you those things I'm telling you? At every point in time, you should be able to ask the question, why? And if you are unable to come up with a logical, reasonable answer, then I'll leave that to your intelligence. I'll leave that to your imagination to figure out what you should do. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. But before you take any action, always ask yourself, why do I want to do this? Just like I mentioned the phone, why do you need a phone to be able to communicate with people? Do you need a particular brand of phone for that? It's entirely up to you. You need a car to be able to move from point A to point B. Do you need a particular brand of car for that? It's up to you. When you're able to ask yourself the question, why? Why is this person nice to me? Why am I doing these things I'm doing? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to get educated? Why do I have to do this? Why is this happening? Why do I have to do that? By the time you start asking those questions, you are going to be saving yourself from a lot of trouble because already you can tell what the answer is supposed to be or is likely to be, and you can be prepared for the response or reaction that comes with it. But if you just take things for granted and just go with the flow, you are never prepared for the action or for the reaction, the consequence of the action that comes with what you do. There is no free lunch anywhere. There is no free lunch even in free town. There is always a price to pay for things. So before you take an action, or when you see someone taking an action towards you, ask yourself, what is the motive behind this? Why is this happening? That way, you sharpen your own intelligence, you sharpen your own preparedness, such that you will be able to fashion out a response, a solution ahead of time. You'll be able to think ahead, and that is going to make you smarter, better. Your response, your reaction is going to be way better when you are able to answer the questions, why? Why do you need to leave the place you are right now to go to another place? Why do you need to migrate? Why do you need to why do you need to do anything at all? Why do you need to go out of your house and go to work? Why do Just keep asking yourself, why? Why is this person around me? Why is Always ask the question, because if you do not ask those questions, if you do not ask yourself those questions, that you don't give yourself sincere answers, then you are going to be deceiving yourself, and you are not going to be helping yourself in any way. At all times, always ask yourself, why is this happening? What is up? Not what, why? Why is this happening? Why is this person close to me? Why am I friends with this person? When you're able to take accountability of all of this, then you are getting closer to identifying who you are yourself. If you keep friends around you and they have bad habits, of course you know they have bad habits, and you are able to come up with a reasonable answer of why am I friends with this person, then you are getting closer to your own clarity of thought. You'd be clear on your own terms why you are doing the things you do. But if you don't ask yourself that question of why, you just end up doing things because every other person does it.